TouchWiz, TouchWiz, TouchWiz. We've clamored for changes over the years, looked for speed ups from the slowdowns, and I think it's finally here. So guys, welcome to my review of the new TouchWiz OS on the Galaxy S6 and the S6 Edge. This is the Galaxy S6 Edge. The reason I'm using it on this device because there are a few features that are unique to the S6 Edge, but everything else is very similar to S6. So in terms of what you see here, TouchWiz visual look hasn't really changed. The icon still looks similar. It looks very, very similar in the icon age and things like that. Even the app tray is similar in a sense, but there are a couple of things that are actually feel much better in this device. Let's start off with just its speed and functionality. It's really, really fluid. I'm not just swiping around left and right to show you, but it really is fluid. I think they've done a good job in speeding it up, thanks to the octa-core processor, and also thanks to them lightening the way the software actually works, which is a good thing. Now, a couple of things you can do right off the bat. Now, one of the things in TouchWiz is when you were creating folders, you couldn't drag and drop the folder apps together to create folders, which is a very simple thing for almost any other device. Now in TouchWiz, you can basically take that and you can just create a folder right there. I made it done. Or you can drop it out. Before you had to right click, create a folder, all that fun stuff. Not anymore, which is very good. The other thing with the new TouchWiz OS is that you can also create themes. You can change your themes, and you can also change the way that works. It's a very simple process. Hold down of course, your home screen, go to themes, and you have a bunch of themes. You have your stock themes, you can download themes. There is a theme store. Right now, not much except Avengers and a lot of cute themes, but you can go to My Themes, and I'll pick the Avengers one because that's the one I've downloaded. You can go ahead and actually update your theme. Now, you can't customize it too much because it's all customized themes, but that's what it looks like. And if I hit apply, I will be able to go in and create my new theme, and boom, 100% it is done. So my theme is done, it's created. You can see my whole new theme layout. It's got the Avengers theme all the way through, even into the notification center, all the way here into the app tray. So I'm going to keep this for a while before I actually change back. Now, there's something new you can also do here. Besides the theme, you can also change the amount of apps you have per home page in your screen. So you can see it's a little bit condensed here. If I actually hold down and press that again, you can see screen grid. So I have my screen grid at 5.5, which means I can have more apps per square area on my screen. If I go 4.5, I have less, and then 4.4 even less. So I can actually change the amount of applications I have on my screen, which is nice. Another thing also in the home screen, this is something that was available in the former previous version of TouchWiz, is Samsung had always included Flipboard on the left hand side of the screen. You can add or take that out by simply just, of course, long pressing on the home screen, swiping all the way to the left, and adding or removing Flipboard. I'm going to take that out. So those are the kind of things you can do on the home screen itself, which is nice and showcases some of the cool abilities here. Now, if we go into the notification area, you can see the notification area still has a similar look. You do have a flashlight now added here. On default, do not disturb is also there, which gives you do not disturb, alarms muted, and you can actually customize your do not disturbs. So it's the same way you have do not disturb on iOS. You do have that feature with Android 5.0, and you can see customized calls from certain people, events, reminders. So you do have do not disturb the feature built in, which is nice. So I have that there. I'm going to actually take that off. And then, of course, you can customize what you have on here in terms of applications, where they're located, things like that. Now, if we go into the settings menu, you can see some of the changes here. You do have a quick settings area on the very top, which you can edit up to about 9 applications can be there, or 9 at least settings functions. So you can pick whichever one you want in here and actually use that for your settings. So that's something you can do. And if we scroll down to the very bottom, you can see, of course, about device to show you what version of Android. It is running Android 5.0.2. So that's the version of Android we are running right now with the Galaxy S6, of course, with the new version of TouchWiz. So you can see the flow there. Like I said, visually hasn't changed, but unless you do themes and things like that. A couple of things you can do is that you can uninstall a lot of the bloatware application, a lot, not all in this case. So something like Sprint Zone, for instance, I can't take that out. Family fun games, I can't take that out. I did take out a lot of Sprint software in here, so which is why I actually don't have any more to actually uninstall. But you can uninstall a lot of the stock bloatware in here on your device, which is also very, very nice, which is a good thing. Now let's do something, and let me show you something that's quite interesting here. With the multitask, now before you had to drag down the home, the notification bar, and then go here and hit the multitask to actually do the split screen on your device. Now it's actually done a different and actually smarter way. If you hit your multitask button, I said multitask split screen, you actually scroll through and it shows you the applications you can split screen on with that icon there. So there's an icon here next to the X that you can pick certain applications on. So I'm going to pick the browser, which is one, and then I can scroll through the rest, and I'm going to just say pick maps, and you can see I'm running my split screen, and I can do all the things I want to do. I can go ahead, exit out, expand, bring one up, bring one down, drag and drop, all that fun stuff all together, and I can get out of there by just hitting the home button. And that's that. You can also hold down on the multitask button, and that gives you a list of all the applications you can open in your split screen setup. So I'm going to do Twitter there, and I'm going to do my files, and boom, there you have it. I have my split screen with those two. So again, it's a much fluid and much simpler way to actually do split screen on your device without actually pulling down any application in there or going to any settings. So it's built in a much more fluid manner. And yeah, now the other aspect also that is actually nice is actually the camera functionality. You've got a quick camera setting by actually accessing the camera instead of, you know, having a camera icon there, which they don't have anymore. It's actually up here somewhere, but you can easily just double tap on the home button, and that takes you to the camera. Now the camera app also has become more in-depth from what Samsung has done. Everything is on the screen right there. There is no extra menu settings. There is extra menu settings, but everything you need for the camera is right there. Effects, HDR on and off. HDR also has, basically when you turn it on or off, you actually can see the effects right away. So that's something that's nice. You can see that was off. This is auto, which is kind of in between, and on. That can, you see my finger already has some of the effects on there. And then if we go into the full settings, you do have your settings for all the things you need in terms of just general settings for the camera. Your modes also have an easy access here, so you can actually see what you're looking at while you're still selecting the different modes. You can download more. There's a virtual shot, and then you've got your pro camera features that give you all your pro tools. ISO, white balance, you know, custom, you set up your different photo customs, which is nice. So you do have a very simplistic, again, clean overall feel the Samsung is bringing to the table here with this device, which is very, very nice. Now, the other thing also is the new fingerprint scanner. Again, setting that scanner up is much easy, fast and fluid. Check out our how to set up video, which gives you a very, very quick way of actually doing it. But what I like about it is just it's pretty easy to use. Basically, you know, if you want to unlock your device, again, this is the Avengers theme. You can see how it basically showcases everything from Avengers. Just put my finger on top and pretty much my device unlocks. That's it. That's it. Simple. Done. Nothing strenuous, nothing too hard, just swiping up and down. Again, making it an easier process for, you know, for the user to actually use this device. So I think that goes a long way. I think a lot of people would definitely like that because you get some really good functionality on here. The other thing too is actually when you plug your device to charge, which hopefully I can do for you guys here in a second, is just grab my USB cable, which is back here. And if you're using the turbocharger, it'll tell you how long your device will charge for. So for instance, I'm going to plug this in, charging connected, and it says an hour, 51 minutes to full. So with the turbocharger, it will tell me, which would be faster if I'm actually using the faster charger, which is like an hour, 19 minutes. With this, is an hour, 15, but it tells you how long your charging is going to take. So that gives you a good idea of how much time you need to actually fully charge your device. Little things like that, those are the kind of touches that I think they've done a good job here. Now, pertaining to the S6 Edge here, some of the features are limiting and kind of a bummer. I wish there were more features there. So the main thing, of course, is the favorites menu, swiping from the right or the left, depends how you set it. You can see I have my favorites here. I have my favorites listed. Right now I only have 4, but I can go into the menu settings here. You can see I can actually turn it on. It's called People Edge. I can add contacts, and it also alerts me when people are calling. Now, to go into the full menu for the Edge screen, you go into your settings and you go into under the device section, Edge screen. You click on that, and it gives you a brief intro of all the different things you can do with this. You know, you've got information, you've got night clock, and you've got People Edge. So I have Edge lighting on, so that it actually lights up when somebody calls me or I have a missed call. I have People Edge. I have notifications. I can select what notifications I want to come through, which is basically just messages, emails, and missed calls. I have my night clock, which is set at certain hours, and I have Edge screen position. So it was on the right. I'm going to switch it to the left, so which means this little tabbed area is now on the left-hand side for me. And it's actually nice that it's up here and it's not necessarily the whole screen, so it doesn't actually affect how you actually get into the screen altogether. Now, a lot of the apps also have changed. Now, again, this is my theme, so it's different, but as you saw earlier in this video, the icons haven't changed, but in depth into the applications, the look of the app have changed. So if you go to say, actually let's go ahead and change the theme back so you guys can get a better idea of that, not something a little skewed with my theme here. So I'm going to apply that, hit apply. Again, it's a very quick process to change your theme to whatever theme you want. Boom, go back. So again, this is our standard look. So if we go into our phone dialer, for instance, you can see the look of the dialer has changed here. So you've got logs, favorite, contacts, very simple. Again, much more simplistic Android look. A lot of Android 5.0 has been embedded into this device into the most simplest ways possible. So you can see how it just easily flows through in a very easy manner. Same thing with your contacts all the way through. It's the same way. Just a very easy process there. You have contacts and groups. A very easy process for that and how they've actually placed it. So a lot of those applications, if you go things like, say, the calculator, again, you can see that Android 5.0 feel in there. The calendar also has kind of that same feel. You can see that new add button that you have with Android 5.0 software in there. So you've got that. Even the clock has gone on a facelift. You can see alarm, world clock, stopwatch, timer, go back to alarm. Again, it's a very nice, clean feature set. So they've done a very good job with kind of bringing all of those Android 5.0 elements into your devices here. So overall, even the music app is going a little facelift too. Not much, but it's going a little facelift on its own. So you have those there across the board in terms of applications and actually what you get within the device. Now, overall, I like what they've done with the Edge. I'm a bit bummed out that there's not much more you can do with the Edge other than just 4 things with the notification, the People Edge, light, and also just basically your quick contacts here, which you swipe from the right. So that's something that, like I say, I was a little bit bummed out with, but I still like the fact that it's really, really fluid, and you get, like I said, you get the general Android 5.0 feel. So even if I wanted to uninstall, say, let's say Sprint Worldwide, if we can uninstall that. So we're going to uninstall. You can see the menu as it pops out. It looks like an Android 5.0 menu. They've taken a lot of that and they've put it in here, and they've made it, and it's actually helped it be more fluid and less janky. So what you get is really a phone that really functions well, very fast, and I want to see this OS transfer to other Samsung devices, the Note 4, older devices. So we get this nice fluid feel overall from what Samsung has done here, and I think a lot of people will like it. As you can see, accessing things on your device is pretty quick. Camera opens up pretty fast. You have good functionality, and also you can see your multitask. It's just much simpler. Close out applications really is a quick process, and your memory usage actually works out very, very well. So that is the new TouchWiz on the Galaxy S6 and S6 Edge, or the Edge here actually. I like it a lot. I like what they've done. Like I said, my only gripe is that the S6 Edge doesn't have more features with the Edge in terms of the OS, but you really can't fault this. This thing runs very well. It's fantastic. You can see all that I've done here on screen. I think they've done a very good job. So if you have any more questions or any comments, and you want to also check out our full review of this device, just follow the link on the top right hand corner of the card, so you can definitely check out our review of the Galaxy S6 Edge. Overall, this is Thunder E saying thank you very much. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, and favorite this video so we can make more videos for you. Do subscribe to the channel, and always enjoy your entertainment.